Welcome back to CAIRN. I've actually started a second save so I could explore another route up the mountain, and I don't remember ever seeing this place in the playthrough that I've been doing so far. What I did was I went to that, there was like a cable car that I tried to climb up underneath in one of my earliest episodes, and I failed. Like, I couldn't figure out how to get purchase on it. So here on my second playthrough, I did go up that route, and this is my second day. I've been traveling for a while, and I'm in a completely new place that I don't think I've ever seen before. So this game is more varied, and sort of like it gives you more options than I ever even realized. But we're not going to continue my second save. We're going to go back to my first save. So here we are back where we left off, and I've actually kind of forgotten what I was doing. I started that second save partly because I just really love this game and I wanted to play it a lot more, but I'm not always in a position to record a video. And so I started a second save so that I could sort of continue experiencing this game without necessarily messing up the flow of this series. So I've got to somehow get up to the next layer of this. I mean, I assume I should probably walk up this direction, but up there above that platform, I don't see a good place to climb. I can get a little... Oh, what? Oh. Okay. I think that's the direction I'm going. I don't think I'm going this way. I'm going that way. Well, before I go that way, let's at least find out what's up here. Seems like being a thorough explorer is a part of survival in this game, because there's stuff that you gotta find. Oh yeah, look at this. Got a cave here.
Huh. I could see a nice 2-bedroom apartment in here.
Yeah, then you could never have to interact with another human in your life. Except for this guy.
Rest in peace, friend. I'll make sure they know down below.
A survival blanket. A great way to recover quickly without having to set up the tent. Oh, interesting. So that gives me like what? Like I can semi-bivouac? Strong infusion and maple syrup. And
shit.
Oh, what? What? Yes, excuse me, Mr. Bear. We're just gonna go this way, right? Yep. Hey, leave me alone. I'm just gonna go. Ooh, what's this?
That scared the hell out of me.
Okay,
Come
hold
on. Let's get out of here.
Oh, I've got so much stuff in here. I need to make some space. But that means I need to probably eat something that will go away. But it looks like everything here that I've got to eat will completely fill me up, which means I'm wasting it a little bit. Yeah, I can't shake up my bag enough. Okay, actually, let's use like a really simple... That's an empty bottle. We could always compost an empty bottle, but I mean, we've got a lot of bottles now. Maybe we don't need all these bottles. And we've also just got a lot of these pills, though. I mean, they're pretty effective. Again, I've been holding onto this broken camera the whole time. In my other save, I got rid of it, but I don't know. I like the idea of this camera making it all the way up. So yeah, maybe I'll I mean, what I really should be doing is drinking, but I keep bottles after I drink. What is this thing I'm not picking up? It's instant mashed potatoes. Well, you know what? If I've got so much food that is preventing me from grabbing the mashed potatoes, maybe that means I don't need the mashed potatoes. I do appreciate the fact that they did not have the bear just, like, attack me, you know? I feel like this game does have some pretty positive things to say about being out in nature. That, I mean, yeah, wild animals can be dangerous, but that's not all they are. There aren't monsters, you know? I think I might have already explored this place. Yeah, I think I already did. Unfortunately, okay, I can barely see, but I think the bridge is above me. Yeah, the bridge is above me. Okay. Which means that jump was unnecessary. Well, that's what I get for letting a lot of time pass between sessions. I forget about things I've already done. Okay. I can probably climb up this way. Do I want to climb up? It seems doable. I might have to circle around to the left side, but this seems doable. Okay, no, I don't want that one. Gotta remind myself. How do I... What was the... There we are. This is how I grab things. Okay. Gotta remind myself what the controls are. Because actually, not only have I not been playing this save, I actually haven't been playing this game very much because I got distracted by another one. There's another really good game out there that captured my attention. It's called Mio Memories in Orbit. It's not this kind of game at all. It doesn't really compete with this one. It's a Metroidvania game. Like, basically, I finished my run through Possessors and needed another Metroidvania fix. And so I found Mio Memories in Orbit, and it is pretty good. I'm having a great time with it. I mean, it's got a setting that really speaks to me. I'm a big fan of, like, dramatic, like, post-human environments. Okay, let's... No, oh, hey, let's...
Come on.
Relax. Okay, I don't know if this is a good place to be. We're gonna stick in a baton. We don't lose this progress. Okay, so we could go further up this way, or we could try to circle around to the left. The left looks kind of rough, actually. There might be something cool up there. I'm gonna try to go to the right first. Even though left was my original plan, I couldn't see all of this detail in the rocks from down below. Actually, wait a minute. Oh yeah, no, there is no reason to climb this. I'm glad I zoomed... Wait, no, wait. Is there something up there? I think there might be something up there. Okay, we are going this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Right leg. Let's get that right leg someplace better. Okay. He's giving me better hands. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, not there. Okay, hold on. No. Okay. Ow. Well, okay, that was me not being choosy enough with my handholds. I was just sort of grabbing whichever limb they handed me and not being very careful with it. So I need to remind myself how I play this game, which is to, like, for quick stuff. Okay. Well, what's going on? Why am I having trouble here? I've got good handholds here. Like, for quick stuff, like when I need to be moving fast, Or when I'm doing something very simple, I do use their sort of automatic limb selection. But if I'm doing something difficult, I need to be moving slowly and carefully and choosing which limbs I'm using. So like I need to get this higher handhold here so that when I pull up this foot, we're then ready to sort of reach out a little higher. There we go. So yeah, at some point I might do a series on Mio Memories in Orbit because I'm having a great time with it. Okay, let's get the left foot down a little bit. Reach out a little further there. And then can I... Here, let's go a little higher here. And then reach a little higher with this hand. And then this hand. Come on. I can't... She's not going to let go of that left foot. Oh, now she is. Okay. Left foot in the crack. And then let's stretch out a little bit. Oh, I love it. You see the way she twisted her foot in like that? Like trying to get a better handhold, like, or like wedge it in there? That was so neat. Like, I don't know if that was the procedural system just trying to arrange the hand. Oh my gosh! Did I just let go completely? I think I might have. Okay, crossing that corner is going to be tough. Alright. Well, while I'm here, let's drink something. Okay, I just emptied a bottle, but hopefully that'll give me a little bit of space to work with. We'll do this again. I think... Am I doing this slightly differently from last time? No, I think I'm doing it about the same. Okay, now this is weird. I'm doing it weird now. Why am I doing it weird? Stop doing it weird. Okay, so crossing over there is the hard part. And I'm probably going to screw it up again, so...
Good.
Okay, so let's very carefully inch our way down there. So let's get our left hand in this crack. Inch our foot down slightly. Get our foot over here, and then reach across with this foot. And so trying to get my weight over on the other side. It's going to be rough. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Get my foot here and grab there. Can I reach? I can't reach that high without my foot being higher. So now can I reach higher? I can reach here. Left hand up there. Yes. Okay. Okay. And it's nothing. There's nothing here. No. I could have sworn it looked like there were like boxes or backpacks or something over here in my mind. But no, this is a whole climbing route to absolutely nowhere. Ugh. I've lost the will to live. Okay. So let's see if we can get back. Nope. I gotta climb down. Climbing down is so much harder than climbing up. It is interesting, though, actually. And, like, yeah, I think they... Okay, fine. You know what? Let's just do it from here. Can I do it from here? I don't know if I can do it from here. Looks like I can do it from here. Okay. So, this is an interesting illustration of a weird feature of video games, which is that I, as an audience member, am aware of the fact that making video games is expensive. And it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort, and it is very difficult for a game developer to, to build a space like this. And so if I see a space that looks like it's got detail, and it looks like somebody put time and effort into it, I assume that that place is important. And that's not an unreasonable assumption. But in that case, it messed with me. Like, there was so much detail on that climb up to that little pillar. And in my mind, that meant there must be something good up there. But in reality, there wasn't. Like, an artist just was like, hey, I'm going to make this cliff interesting. You know, and I don't know if they deliberately made that a red herring, or if it was just, yeah, the artist put some time into it, and so it just looked nice. They just decided to, go above and beyond the Call of Duty with their job, and add detail where detail wasn't strictly necessary. But the problem is, that ended up communicating to me that that was a place I should explore. And it was not. It was not a place I should explore. So you have to kind of, anticipate that as a game developer. If I put a bunch of time and effort into a place, that place better be important, because it's going to tell...
Is this thing still safe?
It's going to tell the player that it's a place for them, that there's something meaningful there. And if there isn't, the player's going to feel like they wasted their time. Yeah, I really hope I don't end up breaking this bridge as part of the story. I want this thing to persist. I want people to be able to continue to climb this mountain. I don't want it to just be for me. Also, I hope I don't come back and find that Marco's died on this bridge.
Well, I hope you're still alive. Take care of yourself, Father. It's important. Rock climbing is cool. But please don't put yourself in danger.
Okay.
I could break these if I were on the other side, but not from here.
Oh, interesting. So does that mean there's some rabbit hole I can go down where I will not want to backtrack to get back on the golden path? Keep an eye out for that. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I don't have room. Actually, how are we doing on food? Okay, we're hungry now. So let's eat some of the stuff that we've made. It will also keep us warm, which is helpful. And does that allow us to pick the thistle? It does not. Can I eat more stuff? Like this cooked trout? Well, that'll definitely fill me up. That's a little too much. Yeah, let's eat this other caramely stuff. Is that enough to pick the thistle? Yes. Okay. How in the world did people build this? What is going on? Oh. This is a crypt?
This guy probably owed a lot of goat's milk to someone.
I've seen the spider roaming nearby, and I don't like him around those parts. He has a weird look in his eyes. What in the world? Some kind of snaky symbol? Should I be keeping my eye out for that? Huh. This place doesn't seem to serve a huge functional purpose.
Hey, are those coffins?
But a lot of the reason you play... a lot of the reason why you would, like, climb a mountain is to see something you couldn't see before, so... This isn't a red herring the way that pillar was a red herring. This is a lot more of, well, this is why I play the game. Like, I climbed a mountain to see cool stuff. So this is just the cool stuff that I'm here to see. Let's bivouac real quick, see if we can consolidate a little bit of our gear by cooking things. We haven't found a source of water recently, so we gotta be careful there. Let's look at our fingers. Okay, still excellent condition. Let's look at our... Oh, wait. Can I do some baton repair? Nope, just got one busted one. What about cooking? So... Yeah, I don't really... I've got a bunch of empty water bottles. And I could, like, infuse this with more stuff. Or this, but... I mean, that'll make more space, but... I don't know. Like, I could add... I don't know. Have I played with... Okay, I have done nettle before. Looks like nettle warms you up. So let's put some nettle in this. Because it looks like it's getting colder and I might need more stuff to warm me up. So, oh, it's intense. It's a strong infusion with extra herbs. It'll be 4 minutes of extra grip and plus 40 cold. Okay, we'll store that. I think that's the only thing I want to do. Once I get more water somewhere, I'll be able to make more stuff, but for now, I think that's about as good as we're going to get. All right. Let's continue deeper into the mountain.
What's that noise? Someone digging? This path is blocked anyway.
Wait, really? Okay, that surprises me. I assumed that this was going to be my way through. So now I've run into 2 blocked paths that might be explorable from the other side.
Well, looks like we're going to have to slip through a window. Reminds me of the time Naomi forgot her keys inside the house.
Okay. It is really dark. Okay, there's a light on a platform up there. Is that a place we can get in? Hard to be sure. Over on the left side... Yeah, over on the left side, there seems to be a place where we can get in. And then over here on the right, that might also be a place. But it's so dark, I can't assess whether any of these places are climbable. I think I can see a route up on the left side. I can't really see a route up on the right side. There might be one, but it's sketchier. So I think I gotta go left. I was not expecting that this was gonna be my problem here. Okay, so let's drink something. So this is gonna improve my grip for a little while, which is good. So I think we gotta go up this crack. Okay, it's gonna wedge a foot in here. And a foot in there, and then reach higher. Okay, that's climbing up a crack that's got, horizontal cracks regularly spaced through it is pretty straightforward. I think we need to spread our legs out a little bit here. All right. Not quite that. All right, let's get a foot a little bit higher. Okay, I gotta start moving left at some point. And this crack's getting crazier. I think I can keep going higher, though. Let's get this leg up here.
Right on.
Okay, she's a fan. That's good. And it helps that I've got this grip power-up going. Okay, this is a little sketchy. Might be a good time for a baton. By the way, I think I've gotten to the point where I do not have the maximum number of batons available. Alright, so I think I actually want this foot to go a little bit higher, which then gives me room to put this foot a little bit higher. And then I can I get this foot over here? I think I can. This is sketchy as crap. Okay.
Incoming.
What? We do not need gusts right now? Okay. Let's quickly move over. Get a good handhold. Okay, so I don't know how to tell when a gust is coming, but has not yet come. I don't know what that is. Oh, gosh. Okay. Kind of lost it a bit there. I'm trying to grab my right hand. All right, there we go. Okay, I keep doing this thing where, like, at the very last second on that wheel, I'll move my finger in the wrong direction. Yeah, I did it again because I'm
That fog is going to be a problem.
because I'm anticipating the move I'm about to do on my limb. I'll start moving it before the wheel's gone, and then I'll end up selecting the wrong limb. I think that's probably my fault. I don't know, they might have tuned the responsiveness of the wheel a little bit off, but it's probably me. Okay, probably a good time for a baton. So I keep doing a perfect job here, but I don't think that actually guarantees that I'm not breaking batons. I think you still break them at a certain regular rate.
Let's do this.
Even when you're not screwing up. I think when you screw up placing the baton, I think that might automatically break it, or at least give it a higher chance of breaking. But I think it can break either way. Okay, so I can compost stuff that I'm finding. That tin can I can't compost. Not yet, anyway. What's this? A map. A modern map. Origami on top of the world. The Climbot V4 scouted the wall last night to identify the routes. The wallhead is truly hellish. Look at how wide this map is. There's so many options. Okay, I can take a quick rest. I'm really hurting for a source of water, though. I'm not sure I want a quick rest. Really? I can't fit the tin can even after I did that? All I want to do is recycle the tin can immediately. Okay, thank you. I should be using my chalk more. Yeah, I'm not sure what I would get out of a quick rest. Oh, yes. Fill. Okay. I'm less worried now. But yeah, I'm not sure what I get out of the quick rest. Oh, time is passing. Okay, let's wake up. Yeah, I'm not sure if I benefited from that very much. Might have gotten thirstier. Alright, well, next time I get the chance to cook, I can do a lot with what's in my backpack. Just making sure I'm not missing any useful items. Lots of red cord around here. Okay, staircase. I don't want to go up, though. I kind of want to go down, because I saw that down below me there was some unexplored territory. Okay, this is the other entrance that I saw. I'm not sure how easily I could have come up here. Looks like there's little tiny notches in the wall, but yeah, I think I chose the easier route. What? Cooling pot? What's in there? Chocolate? Coffee? Okay, actually, let's eat something. This is the time to eat trout, because I'm very hungry. The trout fills me up a lot. And now I can grab the other chocolate. Okay. I found a spot in my other playthrough where there was like a room that had like 7 fish in it or something. I was able to do a lot of... Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, I was able to get more trout than I could reasonably carry. So I'm hoping to find some opportunities to do that again. Okay, so I think... Yeah, this might not be a way to get up here. This might be a way to move further. Can I climb up from here? No? Doesn't look like I can. There clearly is some up that can be reached. I don't see a way to climb this wall that makes any sense. Okay. So maybe I have to continue up from where I was. I assumed that I was about to find an interior path here that would lead me up to that upper platform. But that seems not to be the case. So yeah, maybe I need to go right out the way I came and find a way to climb further. We'll fill up on water. Okay. Yeah, this is more climbable. And I know I'm trying to go up and to the right, and oh no. You see that brown streak along the wall? That's an area where I can't put in pitons. So I'm going to want to get off that as fast as I can once I get to it. I'll want to plant a piton right before I get onto it. Cross it, and then put in a piton. Alright. Well, let's get started. Part of me thinks it might be wise to, like, put in a baton right now. Not quite feeling it yet, but... Because usually when I'm starting a climb, I've got some kind of solid ground beneath me. But this time, the chance of me landing on that tiny platform, very slim. So we're starting with a baton. So if I fall, something can catch me. And then we're gonna... Can I reach higher? Kinda? Let's get a foot up under me here. That, yep. And then that's not a good place to put a foot. All right. Let's get off that bad grip as fast as we can. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna go much. Okay, foot on this. Okay, okay. This foot can go higher. Then I can reach badly with that hand, and then there.
More wind.
Oh. Just trying to get the best grip I can here in this place where there's no good grip. There's no good grip here. I'm not sure how I'm going higher. I'm going to pretend that is a feature I can put my foot on. I don't think it is. I'm relying on the fact that I've got a baton. Okay, okay. We managed to kind of barely scramble our way up onto this. That was sketchy as crap. Oh no! Barely missed it. Well, I needed to put in a baton here because we're about to get into non-baton land, which is, again, sketchy as crap. Okay. So one thing that makes this game challenging, but that I think was a good decision, is the fact that it doesn't highlight the limb that I'm using. Because, you know, I can imagine there's a version of this where they make it sort of easier and more predictable for me by showing me which hand I'm using at all times. Not that foot. But that would also really interfere. No, I really want to move my right hand. Okay. I think that would really interfere with the sense of immersion that you get. Like, you know, I feel like I'm super here with Ava on this mountain. And I think that if she was constantly covered in, like, UX to tell me, you know...
Strapping down. Yeah, if she was constantly covered in, like, UX indicators or glowy signs or something like that to tell me what was going on with her, I think that it would wreck some of the immersion. I think I would have trouble believing that I was doing this thing. Okay, we are almost in a position where we can put in a baton. We just need to scooch over to the side a little bit to do it. Where am I trying to get? Sideways, I think. I mean, looks like there's multiple places maybe where I could land. Oh, look at that. There's a save point right up there. Whew. All right. I think I need to move to the right to just put in a baton. Because something bad is going to happen to me. You know it will. You know it will. Can I please put a foot on something that seems like a ledge, please? All right, fine. All right, I think I can put a baton in here. Okay, and I guess, yeah, we could go to the right and see, like, that is a way in. If I go for that save point, I'll probably just keep climbing up, right? I'm a little too tempted by the right-hand side, though. Can I traverse that? I think maybe I can. No, I think what I'm supposed to do is maybe rappel down. I'm supposed to follow maybe the route of this streak of hard rock and then rappel down to that entrance. Maybe. All right. We're going to try that. We are going to use this save point up here.
Oh, yes.
So satisfying to meet your approval, Ava. Wait, clip in? Clip in. Alright, do I need to go off belay here in order to camp here? Or... Well, now that we're clipped in, I'm just going to try to climb up. Alright. Yeah, no, it's, I think maybe I do need to go off belay. And then save and bivouac. Okay, okay. Look at that nonsense. Look at where we are camping. This is crazy. Okay. We still don't have a twisted baton, or a broken baton. That surprises me. Alright, let's cook. So, what are we gonna make? Let's make some soup. Store that. Oh, it's kept in a bottle. It's a bottle of soup. Okay. Let's make... I haven't seen what you can do with garlic yet. Put garlic in this bottle. Cooked wild garlic. Okay, so it's stomach feeling and warming. At least for now. I think it might lose some of its warming effect as it spends time in your backpack. Let's make some coffee. And am I out of unused liquids? No, okay, I've still got some water here. So let's... Let's go with some thistle. I thought that was food and not drink. Okay, so yeah, so each time I make something that ends up in a bowl, I use just 1 unit of water. But when I make something that ends up as a drink, it uses the entire bottle of whatever it is. So I think I will... Let's cook this maple syrup. Oh! Oh no! It just made extra sweet water. Oh, I thought it was gonna make... I thought it was gonna make something else. Okay, well I guess, you know what, let's put that gentian into the water too, why not? Mostly I'm just consolidating my backpack so I can get all these positive effects from all these things, but also be able to pick up more stuff along the way because I've stored it here. So I could add chocolate to some of these things too, but I think we've done enough. Let's check our fingers. Still excellent condition. And I'm a little thirsty and a little cold, but not enough to cause a problem.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah, I'm going to keep going to the right from here and see if I can rappel down to that other place. So, what does going to the right from here mean? I think it means going up first. And then a little bit to the right. So let's get my feet going. I don't know why you're moving that hand, weirdo. Alright. Get into this crack here. Oh. I was looking at this like, oh, this is a crack. But no, it's not. It's a projection. It's not a good place to put my foot here. I'm going to temporarily put my foot put both my feet in bad places so I can get them up to this crack. Oh, dang. Come on. I almost finished that. There's a little map up there or something. Some kind of message. Definitely want to get it. Let's try climbing again. And maybe I need to climb a little higher before I start trying to go to the right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ava appreciates that.
Just a smidge.
Except... I might have to... Yeah, I might have to lower myself to that. From a higher position, it's easier to get to. What I want, nope, is to get that foot here. Alright, I'm above that thing. I don't know if I'm above it enough. Alright. Okay, go off belay and drop down to this thing. My friend, I'm growing weary. The weather conditions here are difficult. I can't even remember when we parted ways. The days are blending together in my head, and distant memories are less blurry than remembering what I ate yesterday. I remember you, then 13 years old, walking through the gate of the Bernardo orphanage. I remember your eyes, too, piercing, having already seen and experienced much despite your young age. And your love of books, especially those that recounted great human epics. You, who had no family name, loved to memorize those whose exploits you admired. With you I learned to be passionate about these stories, too, spending hours in the library, dreaming of those snowy peaks trodden by the bravest. The articles on Kami, the Queen Mountain, and the folly of following you on an unreasonable expedition when we came of age. But in the end, did we have anything better to do with our lives once we left the orphanage? Roberto, the poor fool who never stops climbing, alone with his ghost. Okay, so not something pragmatically helpful, but an interesting piece of lore nonetheless. Okay, so to continue to the right. So I could, theoretically, have gone the way I originally was planning, and I would be down at that layer. There's also an upper layer that I could follow. It might be easier for me to get to from here. Looks like it pretty consistently goes that way. Let's see if I can climb up from here. I guess I don't need to. I could have not repelled, but what's the opposite of repelling? Climbing a rope? Okay. This is still gonna suck. Trying to get over this rock. Yeah, there's just nowhere to put any part of my
come
body.
on!
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to... Nope, not drink some... Well, I guess we should drink something. Let's go off belay. And let's put chalk on our hands. I think that will make it easier for me to climb. I think it only helps my hands, though.
Oh.
Dang. I think I'm stuck here. I don't think I can... Actually, what if I go down? What if I go down and to the right? Because there is some slope maybe to get purchase with. There is not.
No, not now!
How was I meant to do this? As I was able to get here well enough. I'm wasting some chalk. That's fine. I got plenty of recycling. Maybe I do need to just drop down. There's a lot of detail on this rock, though, that just makes me think I belong here. The question is, where do I put my feet here? Where do I put my feet as I'm trying... Yeah, maybe I just need to rely on this slope a little bit. Yeah, no, I immediately lose purchase here. There is a slope below me. Why wasn't I able to use that before? Let's try it. Hold on. Okay, well, my automatic limb selection's going weird.
No!
I am so stuck right now. Okay, we're going to drop down, and we're going to try this lower route. So I feel like that
I
upper
feel a
route...
gust coming.
Oh. I feel like that upper route, I mean, it looks like it's designed to be used. So I'm not sure how I was meant to make it work. And maybe I wasn't. Maybe I was always meant to use this method. But I mean, now, the free solo mode, though, like I said, this method relies on me using pitons. And free solo mode means that you have no pitons. So this has to be navigable in free solo mode. So there had to be a way to do this. It isn't the way I did it. I just don't know what it is. Okay, but I mean, this is much more doable. Theoretically, this part isn't that easy. Okay, I'm just trying to get up there. That is not where I wanted to put that foot. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, I think I have to consciously relinquish that left foot.
Good.
Okay, so we've got an entrance in here. Oh, and I can save right here. Okay, let's fill up first. And see what else is around. Oh. Some chalk. Oh, a new baton. That's helpful. Alright, let's bivouac real quick. We're pretty hungry. Let's eat some stuff. Okay, this is going to help us with the cold. So will the cooked garlic, and it'll fill us up more. So let's eat the cooked garlic. Nope, nope. We ended up with a lot of garbage. That we need to. And then I feel like we should use some of this first aid. Okay. Oh, this is huge, and it doesn't do very much healing. Okay, now we got a lot more space. And I think we've got, yes. Piton scraps. Excellent condition. Alright, let's get out of here. I think that ataxium, I think it helps with temperature too. Okay, so we... Can we go higher? Oh, wait, I've got a map now. Oh, that's highlighting good and bad ways to climb. Pink is bad. White is very bad. Black is slightly less bad. All of these are bad. There is only bad here. There's dandelions up to the left. Okay, but there's also something below me. I really want to find out what it is.
Cool.
I need to remember not to release my rope down at the bottom. I want to be able to climb back up again. Wait, what the? Where am I? I think I'm inside the walls in a bad way. Oh no. We have found a problem. Can I get out? It's interesting that they built this out of solid so that I've got a place to walk around when I'm in a broken place. Like when I'm totally outside the game. Okay, I think we might have to reload. Yeah, we gotta reload. I don't know if there's a good way to get out of there that isn't reloading. I'm glad there was a save point nearby. Sheesh. Okay, so instead of trying to drop onto that platform, which is what I was trying to do, which is where the game got confused, I need to drop down to the edge of the platform. And then climb it. And that, I think that will work in a more normal way.
Nice.
Yeah, that worked. Grab some more garlic. And oh, I can save here too. What's this? Underground oak. Interesting. So it looks like I could have climbed here first. And what the heck? there's a hole. A book on caring for the troglodyte dead. The bodies of troglodytes should be washed, shaved, and fragranced at the start of a funeral rite. If the body of the deceased is too damaged, they shall be wrapped in clean sheets. As the space for coffins in the Wind Palace is limited, it's necessary to rotate them, forcing the oldest documents to make way for the most recent. The bones shall be crushed and scattered in fine dust to the four winds, illustrating the eternal oblivion that awaits everyone. At the end of the ceremony, relatives are invited to throw the statuette of the deceased into the pit. This ensures their body returns to the mountain, while their spirit rises up to the stars. Okay. So I want to easily climb back up, but I'm also like, this is too interesting. And it's also been an hour. So I think exploring this place is the stuff of my next episode. I'm going to hit recall. We're going to get our pitons back, or our pittons back. And yeah, I'm taking a break from climbing this mountain. I want to find out what's underneath it. So let's save our game here. This is the most extreme camping. And then, yeah, I don't really have any empty or half-empty water stuff, so we'll just leave that alone. And yeah, we're gonna see what happens next time. So here's my subscribe button, and there's the next episode whenever it's ready, and we're gonna find out what's inside this tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.